Hello Aquarians and cross watchers, welcome to your video. So I've already said my prayers, and I want to be the first to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here and for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. This is my second time starting this video. I don't know, Mercury retrograde is playing some jokes on me these past couple of days. A lot of weird phenomena happening around my space and my electronics, so I don't know if you're experiencing the same thing. Anyways, keep in mind roles can be reversed, and it's up to you to discern if this message or these messages are for you. So let's see what wants to come out for the oracle part. Emotional release, duality. There's one that's face down. Anything else? All right, there's a lot that came out. And at the bottom we have retreat. So you may feel like you want to retreat, or maybe a retreat, relax, some R&R might do you some good, especially if anyone's having some emotional release. Now keep in mind, this is the surrounding energy. So that's card number 37, which turns to 10. Some endings are going to be taking place. I already talked about that in yesterday's video. Okay, especially with when these last couple of months changes will be taking place, so that new beginnings can happen for all of us. So things might literally end. Doesn't mean it's bad though. So we have duality, we have yin and yang, and we have ancient wisdom. This did come out in the pre-shuffle. This is 34, which turns to 7. The chariot is very soon. Duality is 26 here, and it turns to 8, which is infinity. It's abundance. It's also I did get reunion of souls that came out in the previous reading, so maybe there's something like that. The one that didn't go through anyway, I had to restart this video. Unlimited possibilities, card 19, which turns to 10. 1 and 9 is 10. So if there's any endings happening, just look at the new possibilities, okay? Because sometimes endings are sad. It doesn't mean relationship wise. Endings can be sad even when you're moving on from a new job, or you're moving away from friends or family. Like, it's an emotional release, but an ultimate looking at it in the big picture, it's better for you if this is you. But like I said, somebody could be emotional and releasing something when it comes to you. It could be that. We have anger, okay, which is 28, turns to 10, which is an end. So if anyone's holding on to any sort of anger or resentment, whether it's you or someone in your environment or towards you, I feel that's all coming to an end. And then we have creativity, but it looks a lot like the 3 of Cups. And this is a card of 12, and you could be seeing 12, 12, ones or twos, anything in that sort of coalition. So I do feel like whatever is leaving your life, it's because it's meant to. All right, this is all happening. Pluto is bringing change because it's meant to. So just keep that in mind. Whatever this is, whatever comes about here, it's all for your highest good. 2 of Wands, 2 of Crystals. There's definitely a decision of a pathway. All right, there's definitely a decision of a pathway coming in for you guys. Show me what I need to see for this reading. I'm going to do a Celtic spread, then I'm going to clarify it. Thank you so much for those of you who show up in chat when I am home from doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing, that I do daily. Then I get into chat. Sometimes I can't. I also get affected by things that are happening in the environment too. All right. Well, we have Temperance energy. It's a balance and a Tower. All right. So things are coming to a head. All right. And if you're not the one that's bringing some sort of change, remember, the universe is bringing the change. When there's a Tower, this is literally saying there's change coming, okay? And it can be very uncomfortable. The Tower is uncomfortable. And sometimes it can be in our personal life, but sometimes it can be globally or in our neighborhood, and it affects like a bunch of group of people, and it does affect us on our individual life, but it's change. We can't help this change. In other words, it's ultimately going to be for our highest good. But I do feel, because in the previous reading, the previous shuffle, the camera got shut off. It was a reunion of souls. All right, and we have here duality, which is yin and yang. And ancient wisdom, I did get past, present, future in the previous reading, so I do feel, and then the Three of Cups here says love. So I do feel that there is love coming into your life, and I feel that you have shared lives with this person that's coming into your life, okay? Especially when I had got that past, present, future card in the pre-shuffle of the last reading that I just had to throw out. Sage of Cups. It's Cancerian energy, okay? Somebody wears a heart on their sleeve. You might meet your person through some sort of act of kindness or service. You might be dating your person already. Eight of Wands, yes. Recent past, some of you may have even heard from your person, okay? Or met them through travel. We have Aquarius up here, Man of Crystals. We have the Six of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Wands reverse. Now that can talk about a return sometimes, but it can talk about picking and choosing a path. Now let me see if that was meant to. Three of Wands, okay. So you have an Emperor coming here in the future. A yang energy. Doesn't have to be a man, could be a woman, but it's a yang energy. Very prosperous with that fortune card right there. Wheel of Fortune. So if you thought, because this is what it shows, it's on Aquarian's mind. It is Aquarius. It's air energy, but it's thought. If you thought you wasn't going to find somebody or be successful, or if it even has to do with looking for a house, because the Tower is a house, the Four of Wands is a house. So if this doesn't even have to do with love, if you thought you weren't going to find a place, you might want to hold off on that thought, because whatever this is, whatever it is that you thought you wasn't going to get or have, it looks like there's like light at the end of the tunnel for that. And like I said, it could be it's something that's on your mind. All right, and like I said, with the Emperor and the Three of Wands, the Emperor is divine masculine energy, but it's also a boss, it's a job, it's government funds. So if you thought you wasn't going to get something, it's favorable that yes you are. Yes you are. There's going to be help. It's very strong indication, especially when it comes to home and housing or travel, relocation. That's very favorable. If I see, I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't be love or any of that, because I did get reunion of souls in the past reading, and I did get yin and yang, which talks about duality, which talks about the Emperor, the Empress. So it could be both. There is definitely going to be a decision. Okay, you're going to have to make a decision of which path to take. And here's that Two of Cups and in the Sun card reverse. You're going to have to decide in your emotional body here with the Moon, what is going to make you happy? What direction will you be happy? Are you going to be happy going in with this person? All right, or are you going to be happy just staying where you're at, or being alone? Or if you're leaving a connection, you know, this is all about, the decision is strongly based on your happiness here. Ten of Cups. And I just heard some of you may not feel like, may be confused about where you belong, okay? Or maybe you've been stuck in a situation so long that when the opportunity for change comes, it's almost, you know, you can get numb and used to a routine. So keep that in mind. Some of you may not feel that when this opportunity comes in, it's the right opportunity or path for you to go on, where you're going to really have to just sort of sit down with your thoughts on that. Definitely. 2 more cards. Thank you. So we have 6 of Worlds and 5 of Cups. So we're looking at here trying to not worry about what you've lost, but worry about what you still have. All right, so if this so far sounds like it could be you, this is definitely a positive reading of don't worry about anything you've lost, okay? Focus on what you have, and you will get more of that, okay? Let's start clarifying. Tell me about art. Literally, tell me about art. Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy, Archangel energy. Tell me about that, please. We have here the Emperor and change. If this is a person coming towards you, and we have Cancer energy with the Chariot. If this is a person coming towards you, Aries, Scorpio energy, doesn't have to be Sagittarius energy here. Whatever is coming towards you, it's destined. Okay, it's destined. And like I said, I have jobs. I mean, I have cards that can say that you're changing your job or your career. I have cards that are saying that there's going to be changes, maybe even when it comes to if you're looking to get some sort of government assistance, could be some changes around that. But they look positive, okay? And that there could definitely be changes when it comes to relationships with the Father, if anybody has anything like that. And there can definitely be changes when it comes to a Yang divine counterpart energy, all right? So there's a Tower. The Emperor is looking at the Tower. You could even meet somebody at work. This 2 of Swords. Tower again. Somebody is really looking at a tower here, all right? And somebody has plenty. They're not suffering when it comes to having enough. But there is somebody looking at, they're burdened by something, okay? And they're acting from a place of love. And justice and making things right. So whoever this is, it looks like that if it's government and it's housing, or if you need some sort of disaster relief, depending where you're at, and there's some sort of disaster relief, it looks like you will be chosen or things will work out. You might have to sign some paperwork, and then you can move on, and you're going to like this place, or you're going to like this decision, or whatever this is. Okay, if something's happening legally, it seems to be happening to your best outcome, okay? Now, if this is love, this is a divine counterpart coming in, all right? And this is a divine counterpart. They could literally be going through some sort of strong emotions, okay, when we have all this anger. And we have unlimited possibilities. Somebody could be looking at something and maybe looking at the fact that they're not taking advantage of resources or things that they, you know, to make life better. And that could be you, that could be them. If it's love, somebody is definitely looking at you, all right, and looking at the Tower here. And if this is, and that's for the relationship part. And if this is about a job, all right, you would be the perfect person for this job. All right, I don't know if you would have to just fill out some documents. I did see, you know, the Justice card here. Tell me about the Sage of Cups. This is like, if it's not a Cancerian or a younger person who is like very helpful, this could be somebody who, yeah, I just feel like it's I do feel like it's somebody who wants to help because they've learned some sort of bad news. Six of Cups. Or somebody needs your help because they've learned some sort of bad news. This is somebody whoever's in this energy, okay? Wounded warrior, but very strong. And someone could have gone through a lot, all right, but they're not going to fall down. They're not going to lay down and go to sleep. They're strong enough to get through what they need to get through. I did tell you I feel like a past life connection is coming in, and this is the card of the past. Six of Cups, past lives, and we have the Page of Wands reverse. Now, I don't know if you guys, I want to know more about that Page of Wands, because on the bottom of the deck we have an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Pentacles. We have the future here and the Seven of Pentacles, and somebody's watching. So let me see, what is this Page of Wands? Could just be saying it's a younger energy. Landed on the Eight of Wands. All right, the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy for this Page of Wands. I feel like somebody is really trying to make a decision, all right, and then notify you, or vice versa. But this whole point is really someone's taken a while to figure this out. Someone's taken a while to figure out maybe where they'd be happy at. And maybe if it's you, if you're trying to figure out where you're going to relocate, or figure out what you want to do for a living, okay? If you want to open a business, or if you want to, what kind of job you want to work, or if you want to change jobs altogether, there could be some confusion. It might be taking a while for someone to figure out this path. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of house energy here. There's a lot of house energy, and so it might be taking a while to relocate, or to get papers or documents in order. Someone might even get refused, for one, all right, for something that they want, if it has to do with housing or whatever it is, or a job. Somebody might get refused, but there's something better that's coming here, okay? That's what this Archangel guidance is about. If something passes you up that you wanted, there's something better for you. There's a better reason for it, all right? Even if you heard from it recently, all right, with this Eight of Wands, there could have been some details missing, all right? We have the Seven of Wands reverse, the Seven of Cups reverse. You could be seeing sevens a lot. But there could, you know, if you heard some news recently, and it was good, and then there's like a hold or a pause or something like this, something might need to be taken a different look, all right? A different look at something here. If you thought something was going to fall into place, something to do with finances, work, or even if it's somebody's emotional body here, there's something. This is the recent past, which is a little bit confusing for me. Tell me a little bit more. And it's this Knight of Cups. So I feel like it's external to you, Cancerian energy. There is somebody who is younger. They could have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in their chart, in their moon sign, or you could. But there's something here about this sadness. Maybe even it's someone external to you who wanted to join with you. Maybe they found out you moved on. Maybe they found out you got another job. If it's external to you, because I do see the Emperor looking at the Tower, trying to make a decision here. Tell me about the Man of Crystals. This is air energy, literal Aquarius. Tell me about the Man of Crystals then. Because I feel like on your part, you were thinking something wasn't going to work out, pan out. Like you were already expecting this. Like I feel like you were already looking at a certain path as already being closed to you. But, you know, maybe you were like, well, we'll see. You know, let's see. What's the Man of... Yeah. Six of Wands reverse. If there's an avenue that you thought about taking, And Six of Wands reverse is here twice, and you thought it wasn't going to work out. That could be your energy, because maybe you didn't hear anything about anything. And then all of a sudden you get that news. Now this person's moving. But it all had to do with somebody making some sort of decision here. And somebody, it looks like all they had to do was just put their thoughts into order. All right, whoever this is. I have Virgo energy, Aquarius energy, Libra energy, more Virgo energy, and has to do with this Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there could be there could have been a miscommunication, or someone hasn't told you something. Especially if they're able to help you out, especially if they want you to work for them or work together with you, or if it's some sort of relationship, they haven't talked with you. Tell me about the Four of Wands reverse. You know, there could be some sort of phony business when it comes to a house. All right. But what you don't see is it works out in your benefit. It works out in your favor. Okay. Wheel of Fortune upright. Eight of Wands reverse. So it doesn't matter what you heard. It works out in your favor. Or it doesn't matter what you thought. It works out in your favor. The universe is always trying to work for your highest good. And the only one who can mess that up are negative thoughts. Anyone who is always constantly saying this will never happen for me, it will not happen for you. It's true, because you create that. But this is something you really didn't think would happen. So it makes me think that it could happen, because Ace of Swords, there's no knowledge of this, no clarity about this, Temperance, and that's about this coming together. It's in the reverse, and Two of Pentacles. So you really, there's something you didn't think would happen or come together. But it's almost like it does. It happens for you. So right now it happens for you, either through the government, the boss, or a divine counterpart. It happens. Tell me about Two of Crystals in the reverse. Page of Cups reverse. And Eight of Pentacles. Either you didn't think somebody was going to return, and they do. Or you didn't think you was going to land that job, and you do. Because this has to do with the thoughts. And this is really expecting the worst. But I wouldn't cut yourself out of the competition just yet. I think you've cut yourself out, but somebody has not cut you out. Tell me about Ten of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you and this isn't going to happen. If you feel like you're not going to meet your person or be with your person or your person return, that's what this is all about. And I feel like you're going to be... there's a lot of thoughts about this. Try not to feel like you're going to be stuck. Try to see a new path, okay? Because somebody is really expecting the worst. And that's what it's warning against. Somebody is expecting the worst. Someone's expecting that they're not going to find a person, or they're not going to, their person won't return, if that's the case. You know, or they won't be picked, okay? I just heard hand-picked, or you won't be picked if it's something to do with, you know, government loans, contracts, paperwork, or if it's work. Somebody's expecting the worst. All right, but let's have a happy ending here. Let's give hope here. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So somebody's really afraid that it won't happen. Now, like I said, this can be external. Maybe someone is looking at you and they're afraid it's never going to happen with you. Maybe someone's afraid that you are no longer an option to work with, to be with. And this is a Six of Pentacles, though, reverse. So it talks a lot about money and exchange. It's a lot about money here. So if you thought there was going to, you know, maybe it was not going to happen. Some sort of money wasn't going to come through. Some sort of housing wasn't going to come through because a lack of funds. But what it's saying here is you've already manifested it and gave up on it, and it comes in. And that is kind of a way to manifest, is manifest it and don't think about it, and then it comes in. But don't manifest that it won't happen. Don't take away your manifestation, is what I'm trying to say. So somebody's manifested it and then gave up on it, and that's when it literally happens. Wow. Tell me about this. Again, Six of Pentacles, the reverse. It's coming soon, because look at the Chariot was here. The Chariot, the Three of Wands. Yeah, it's just too much negative thinking right here. Whoever this is for. And if it's external, you know, if someone's cross-watching and thinking negatively about your person or your job or something like this, it's just too much negativity. That's controlling this, okay? That's a fear. Just remember that negativity can control a person. It can control thoughts. So be aware of that, because what's coming in, if you wanted to move, you're going to get that opportunity, okay? If you wanted to get work, you're going to be getting real busy here soon. You're going to have a lot of responsibilities. Yeah, Knight of Swords here. Tell me about the Five of Cups for the last card. We have Justice reverse and King of Swords reverse. This is a lot of thinking that it's not going to work out right, but then that's when somebody reaches out, and you and this person are just, this is infinity. This is abundance. This is even a Lion's Gate manifestation that could be coming true. I'm telling you. It looks like Aquarius is thinking something isn't going to work out or pan out. Even though Aquarius is hopeful, there's more negative thoughts around it than positive thoughts. And it's like, probably just when you really think it's not going to happen, your happiness, your person, Ten of Cups reverse, Two of Cups reverse, that's when it really does happen. That's when it really does happen. And there's integration between you and another soul. Working together, being in a relationship together, or a person returning. So this does happen for some of you. And it definitely looks like you gave up on it, or you will have given up on it by the time it happens. And it's almost as if it happens right when you give up, like very soon after that. It's like no more thoughts to it, whatever. I'm living my life. I'm not worried about this job. I'm not worried about this relationship. I'm not worried about this person returning. Or I'm not worrying about new love coming in. And then bam. That's when it happens. Let's close out with the bonus card. I want to thank everybody who showed up. I want to thank everybody who stayed till the end of the video. Let your fears dissolve. Now this came out in the afternoon quickie about somebody being afraid. So full moon in Cancer. We definitely had a lot of Cancer energy here. Libra energy, Aquarius energy, Leo energy. I named off all the signs. We have everybody here, guys. Let your fears dissolve. All right. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Your love is coming in. Your job is coming in. Your new place is coming in. Whatever it is on your mind, don't worry about it. It's coming for you. Anyway, guys, I love you. Thank you for tuning in, and namaste, my friends.